Okay, so this last section here says find the slope, the x-intercept, and the y-intercept. Well, the slope is still right there, -1/5. So that was straightforward. Remember, when we found x's and y-intercepts, to find the x-intercept, we got rid of the y and solved for x. And to find the y-intercept, we got rid of the x and solved for y. And we're going to basically do the same thing here. So let me write a little note here. This is for the x-intercept. I'm going to write this, but without the y. So I'm going to write -3 equals -1/5, and then x minus 3. Okay? And then we will just solve this for x. Now, for our sake, for dealing with the fraction here, we're going to go ahead and use a decimal. And if they give you fractions here, they should work out evenly as decimals. So take 1 divided by 5, and you get 0.2. Okay, to solve this, I think most of you would be comfortable with distributing first, so let's distribute the -0.2. So -0.2 times x, -0.2 times -3, that'll be -0.2x plus 0.6. Now we have decimals here, but don't let it get to you. These are not anything you'll have to do in your head. You always have your calculator there, so don't let it get to you, okay? So next we're going to minus the 0.6. So it'll be -3.6 is equal to -0.2x. And then you divide by the number in front of the x. Divide by -0.2. And again, that looks crazy. Just punch in your calculator. Actually, let me get mine out. So calculator, 3.6 divided by 0.2. So that came out to 18. So the x-intercept is 18. Now I've used up a lot of room there. Maybe I can squeeze the y-intercept over here. Okay, so write this out without the x, and this is actually a little easier. So y minus 3 is equal to -1/5 times -3. Okay, because you see, if you take away the x, that's just a -3 in there. That makes things a little easier. Okay, well, what is that? I have y minus 3. Let me punch this in my calculator again. -1 divided by 5 equals, well, that's the -0.2, times -3. So that gives me 0.6. Okay, so all this stuff on the right-hand side, you can just multiply it out. And it's no coincidence, it's the same thing I got there. Because I took the -0.2 times the -3 to get that. -0.2 times the -0.3 to get that. Now to solve this, I just have to plus 3. Like I said, this one's going to be easier. Plus 3. So y equals 0.6 plus 3 is 3.6. Whoops, 3.6. Now, in any of the state test questions, I always put like a big paragraph of stuff, and they're like, well, what's the x-intercept? And they give you an equation. So the state test questions won't exactly look like this. It'll be a big paragraph above it. You can mostly ignore. You just have to see what they want you to find. And they'll only ask for one of these probably, either the x-intercept, the y-intercept, or the slope. So that's why we have to practice all of them so that you'll be able to answer whatever they throw at you. Okay, let's go down one. Let's do these one at a time. Go ahead and scooch this up a little bit. Go ahead and find the slope, and I'm just going to pause the video here. This will just take a second. Actually, go ahead and write it in. I'm not even going to pause it. What's the slope here? You should already have it written in. Okay, just copy it from in front of the x there. To find the x-intercept, write this without the y and solve for x. Go ahead and try that. I'll catch up with you in a minute.